and welcome to My Point of View Movie Reviews. Today's review comes from Netflix, Transformers, The War for Cybertron Trilogy, and the first part of the trilogy is called Siege. Now, I grew up on Transformers. The cartoon was great. I like G.I. Joe more. They used to come on back to back when I was a kid, but Transformers was always cool. But it was also goofy. Tried too hard to be funny, and it was corny in a lot of ways. But at the same time, it was real cool. Robots changing into cars and airplanes. I thought it was cool. The movies, though panned by people on YouTube and so-called critics, those movies made money, except for the last one. And a lot of people like those movies. Those movies don't bother me nearly as much as the half the people on YouTube who trash those movies. They're dumb, they're stupid, but was it a spectacle? Yes. Was it fun going opening night with your friends and family to see a Transformer movie? Come on, yes. I love the way Michael Bay makes big, spectacular movies. Now, a lot of the times I couldn't tell what was going on. That is true. Storylines are weak. The comedy, Michael Bay needs to leave comedy alone. He cannot direct comedy. But in the end, I've always enjoyed Transformers for the most part. Now, this Netflix original anime series takes it back to the roots, minus the humans, which I love, and minus the goofiness. Because I'm the kind of kid growing up, I didn't like a lot of human beings in my cartoons. Far as like Disney and stuff. My favorite Disney movie to this very day is The Lion King, and there's no humans in it. Love that movie. And this new Transformer anime series is the same thing. It's taking material serious. The mythology is a little different. A lot of people are upset about that. Me personally, I like a little switch up in the story, but there's no humans, and they take it, like I said, the material seriously. Now, in this new animated series, Cybertron, the planet, is dying. So there's a war between the Autobots and the Decepticons trying to gain, ownership of the Allspark. Now, is it a mythical thing? Is it like a religion? Is it really something tangible that you can have? It will save you and put energy in your body? You don't know. And Bumblebee is not your typical Bumblebee in here. He's a solo dude. He's like a scavenger. He gets paid to find things for people. So he's not on the Autobot side just yet, He doesn't have the emblem on his chest. So you have a backstory that connects Megatron and Optimus Prime. And that was very interesting. It's kind of like culture and citizenship and also class. Like the Decepticons were down here and the Autobots were here. They were all working in the mining fields. They was almost like slave labor. It was a really cool story. I like the premise of how this started out, and it gave it some depth. And when you don't have human characters, you're forced to write for these robots and give these robots personality and character development, which they do in this animated series, and is greatly appreciated. Optimus Prime is not the Optimus Prime that we know and love. He's becoming Optimus Prime. He's not to that level yet. So he's kind of learning by trial and error. He makes some dumb mistakes, just like the old cartoon. He will always get caught up in those traps. As a trap is coming. Optimus Prime, you shouldn't go down that road where I think there's a trap, but he does it anyway, and the Autobots got to bail his ass out. This is no different. This is probably the best Transformers anime series since the movie came out back in the 80s. But this is great. The new animated look, I got used to right away. It was cool. I really like the way the eyes look, the mouths are moving. The voice actors are different, but they are a close replica. They sound really, really good. So it didn't take me out of the movie at all. And there's 6 episodes. Each one's about 23 to 24 minutes. So it's an easy binge. Then, like I said, this is a trilogy, so there's 2 more parts coming. Action was at a minimum. There was some action in the second part. The last 2 5 and 6, there's a lot of action. I mean, some really, really cool action. So the action is starting to ramp up. Like I said, this is a trilogy. So they're taking a slow burn, working their way up to the climax of the next 2 series. But man, Netflix, you did the damn thing. I enjoyed this thoroughly. I liked it better than the movies. It was fun. Now that Bumblebee movie, no, that was my jam. I really, really, really liked that. And a big departure from the Michael Bay movies. Everybody talks, they're not using radios to communicate. It's really cool. And Bumblebee is a trip in this show. I really like this character. But, and man, Megatron is Megatron. Starscream, he's back to being Starscream from the original series. Undermining, smile in your face, talk behind your back, trying to take your place. Yeah, Starscream is a straight punk. Not to be trusted, but man, I love this series. I've grew up with it, and now it's back again in the kind of form that I'm nice to see it in. They're taking the material serious for the very first time, and it's greatly appreciated. So yo, give it a watch. Everybody has Netflix. Push a button and watch it, and let me know what you think about the new one. Transformers War of Cybertron Trilogy Siege. I like it. I think you will too. If you're a purist, you might be a little upset with the mythology, how they change things around, but look, I'm a storyteller. I invite new stories all the time. That's what I like. Now, if I offend you, that means you don't understand me. But if you get to know me and I inspire you, then you will learn to love me. Until the next time, peace and love. And remember to tell all your friends, and more importantly, leave your comments down low. I'm out. As always, it's just my point of view.